ever taken in your car for a service, and whilst you are still explaining to the mechanic what you are hearing and what you think is wrong, he immediately jumps in and says, I know exactly what the problem is. I've seen that 1,000 times before. It's this and that. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Or have you been in conversation with your friends, sharing a story, and in mid-sentence they go off and they finish your words? Or worse yet, they stop and say, I've got exactly the same story. Listen to this. And then off they go and you left hanging. Now, I don't know about you, but such behavior just irks me. And you know what's the worst? I do it as well. I'm also guilty. So I ask the question, why is such behavior so irritating, so annoying? So after that introduction, I say welcome to another video in our series on core skills for project managers and engineers. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the skill of enquiring. You say enquiry? Is that a skill? I say yes, it is indeed a skill. In fact, it's even an art. It is the art and the science of asking a good question, of drawing the person out, and it's the skill of shutting up. But back to our question, why is such behavior so annoying when someone else interrupts and finishes your words, or already jumps to conclusions and already has the answer? Well, it's annoying and frustrating because one, it's fundamentally disrespectful, not allowing the other person the time and the space to say his side of his story and giving him the chance to speak his mind. Secondly, it's actually arrogant because now you're chipping in and you think you know what he's going to say. You think you know the answer. How do you know what he's going to say? And thirdly, it actually demonstrates that the other person does not really care about you because he's not really listening to you. He's already right there, right to respond, already to say his side of the story. So why is this skill of inquiry, of asking good questions, so important to project managers and engineers? Well, we as engineers, we've been educated to think, and we are smart, and therefore we already know the answer because we've seen this and we know and we can help. And we as project managers, we are action oriented, we are proactive, we need to drive things, so we get so excited, we want to jump in and get things going, and then we don't listen. So the skill of inquiring and listening is important because it will go a long way in helping us to take the biggest problem out of the way, and that is ourselves. Yes, we are our own biggest problem. Not the real problem, not the client, and not our colleagues. We are our real problem. Because if we can just slow down, reserve our opinion, ask good questions, and actually listen, it will improve our solution. It will make our relationships so much better because then we really show interest. We are really listening and it shows that we care. So the skill of inquiry will go a long way to improve our relationships and our products and our solutions. So how do you become better at this skill or art of inquiring, of asking good questions? Well, firstly, and the most important step is to shut up. Reserve the urge to say something. Don't jump to conclusions. Whilst the person is speaking, really listen. And don't listen with the intent to respond, but listen with the idea to explore, So whilst that person is speaking, ask yourself and listen, what elements do I want to explore further? What is that person saying which I want to unpack a little bit more? And then once that person has finished speaking and you are sure he or she has said their part, pause and then ask your question. Probe that element which you were listening and which you were thinking you want to explore further. Ask that question and leave it there. Shut up again and listen. Start from the beginning. By reserving yourself and holding back the urge to respond, you are already improving the chances of hearing more, learning more, and you are practicing your muscles of curiosity, of not jumping to conclusions, but really staying curious and staying engaged. I must admit, it's not easy and I struggle a lot, and this is a big area of growth and improvement for me, and I trust if you're an engineer or a project manager, the same will be true for you. I hope this short video helped you, and I hope you put these tips into practice, and then you will become a better project manager and a better engineer. Good luck, and we'll see you again. Cheers.